Hello everybody, this is James from PJ's 00 and welcome to episode number 3 of the 1860 minute CFG Takeover Career Mode. Now in the last episode we really did kickstart our season with a number of games to begin our first season in charge of 1860 minute under the new ownerships. So far so good, played some great football, got some great players in our team, and we've been unbeatable, to be quite honest with you. Love to see how our luck runs out in today's episode. Now, as you can see in today's episode, the big ties in today's episode has to be the away trip to Bayer Leverkusen in the DFB Cup at the end of October. There's a couple of good ties against Dynamo, I believe, and Ingolstadt at the end of the month as well. And as we head into November, we've got a home tie against Kaiserslautern, the former Bundesliga champions, as well as an away trip to, I believe it's like a Turkish team. Not 100% sure about their history. And then of course we've got a home tie against Bayer Munich's second team, their B team. That's going to be an interesting tie as we head into January transfer window. So let's start the episode with some highlights. First off, we're at home to Haiching as we went, I believe that's how you say the name. We went 1-0 down quite early on. It was a poor goal to concede. However, we did get a penalty in this simulated game. Felix Pashlack stepped up to take the penalty. I tried to go on bottom right hand corner, but unfortunately he hit the post and it was cleared away. However, just into the second half I decided to play the game and made a great interception by our defender, and then eventually Arzani put a ball right in towards Ambrose, who put it on a plate for Tetsuya Ito to give us the equaliser. And then in the blink of an eye on the hour mark we made it 2-1, a great bit of play, and Asta Barankic smashed us in front for the first time today at home. And there's a good play down the right hand side towards the end of the game. We were just seeing out the game and Ito put a ball into Ambrose, and what did I say? An incredible scorpion kick from the Frenchman. Puts us 3-1 up with 10 minutes to play, and he completes the comeback in quite sensational fashion. After that win we had a 2-2 draw, which I decided to simulate away from home. Disappointing result, but we returned back at home to play Dynamo Dresden, I believe that's how it's called. I'm going to get a lot of names wrong in this episode, but the thing that was most important about this episode was penalties. I had handball turned off a penalty straight away. Inside 10 minutes we got a penalty for a handball there. Didn't really do a lot. Felix Pashlack this time steps up to the spot and puts us 1-0 up earlier on against the away side. He may have scored this time, but that didn't quite last because 26 minutes was locked. We had another corner, ball into the box, and yep, you guessed it, another handball, another penalty. This one probably more reasonable than the previous one. Pashlack stepped up again. Maybe I should have got arms to take it, but I made it a bit too close to the crossbar, and the keeper made a brilliant save to keep the scores at 1-0. And then we had another corner, which then comes straight off the back of the defender's header. I thought I'd scored with the corner taker, but it come off the defender's head. I believe it was Robin Becker, I believe his name. It goes in regardless. Yeah, Robin Becker, and that made it 2-0 to us. And then Grilliner put a ball right into Dressel, who volleys it into the bottom corner in first half stoppage time to give us a 3-0 lead going into the break. And then in the second half we had the most ridiculous penalty awarded against us. Look at, what on earth did Felix Pashlack do? The poor guy can't get a break. He gave away a penalty in the first episode, and now this, I genuinely don't have a clue. How this is EA accepts this. What's this? That. Like, I don't know how, but regardless, he took the penalty, he sent our keeper Hiller the wrong way, and he pulled one back for the visitors to make it 3-1. And then, yep, it's not over yet. 10 minutes for play, we get another penalty. This time, I didn't even know if that touched his hand, to be quite honest with you. And despite the slight temptation to get a different player to take the penalty, I decided to stick with the skipper, and Pashlack puts it past the keeper who was rooted to the spot, and we won that game by 4-1. And after that quite dramatic game in terms of penalties, we had an away trip, a big away trip, probably the biggest game of this career mode so far. Bayer Leverkusen away from home in the DFB Pokal, a big game, and I decided to make a big call because I want to sort of concentrate on winning promotion to the second tier. I decided to just rotate the team. Ambrose is a good player, Ito is good, there's some good players in there, and I'm hoping they can deliver and get a big win away from home. It's nice to have quite a lot of Bundesliga stadiums scanned into the game, and this is a brilliant one to be exact. Got to be careful of that man by Bakambu. I believe he played for Villarreal at one point. Regardless, there's going to be some big players in their team. We need to make sure we stay switched on, don't make any sort of silly mistakes. And that man needs to get on the score sheet. Sorry, he could be vital to this game. Come on, 1860 minutes. Let's do this. Come on, just make sure they don't counter attack too quickly. Bakambu's just running straight through us. Bellarabi down his right hand side. Cornelia, where's my fullback? Oh jeez, we can't clear. Get rid of it. Oh goodness gracious! Right, come on. I still haven't got rid of it. Bellarabi. Come on, just stick with him. Ah, yes, nice one, Mole. Mole, whatever your name is. Right, Ito, come on, use your pace. Mole, great pass, Lex. Oh, Ambrose is in the centre. Let's just wait just a little bit long. Lex squares it. Okay, we're going to Talik. He gets a shot off, and eventually it falls to Thierry Ambrose. I don't quite know how that managed to go in eventually. I was aiming for Ambrose, but the CPU gave it to Talik at that right hand side. And eventually it did come back to Ambrose. It puts us 1-0 up. Really from a quite shaky position going what just happened at the previous end of the pitch, but yeah, good volley, great save, but Ambrose is quick enough to react, and I think Raditsky, I believe his name, he only just gets up, and then I think it goes almost, yeah, it goes straight through his legs. But Arabi's just causing me a lot of problems, the advisor. Oh no, come on. Lambo's just been poor, ball right in. That's okay, right, come on. Oh, for goodness sake. Ah, come on. Palacios, he's a dangerous player. Bellarabi, oh jeez, nice one, Cornelius. No, he just gave away. It doesn't matter, it's our throw, that's fine. They're looking very dangerous. We need to get the ball as far away as our side of the pitch as we can. And I'm getting stuck here, Cornelius, but Campbell, come on. Oh, goodness gracious, the keeper saved it. And Mole can't clear to save his life. Bakambu, oh, it's a poor shot. It's fine. It's fine. Still 1-0. That is really nervous there. And oh, come on. Oh, Jesus. Goodness me. He's won the ball by again. Oh, come on. Lex balls the corner. Oh, keeper's only just got the Talage volley. Is that handball? Can we have another penalty? Can we have one for that? No. The man Grimer gets it away by. This is where I really feel like I'm threatened. Counter attack. Got so much pace by you. And oh my god, the keeper's not going to get there. Oh, he has got there. Whew, thank goodness for that Ito. Oh, look at that. Brilliant from Tetsuya Ito. Great bit of skill. Noideka, Ito. Come on, one more. Let's just keep going forward. Ambrose maybe. Squares it. Talik. Oh, must be an offside. But there's an offside by Ambrose, I'm presuming, going by his reaction. Yeah, he's way offside. God damn it. Right, so just see this out until half time. Do we get one more counter attack? Mole switches it to Talik. Lovely first touch. Let's go for a chip. And oh goodness me, it's hit the crossbar and it's bounced just past the line. And I think we've got a corner out of that. We're looking dangerous on the counter-attack. I will say we're well beyond the first half stoppage time. Corner in. And they're probably going to clear that. Yeah, they're going to clear that. And that is half-time. And it's 1-0 to us. We've been really under threat. They've caused us some problems on the counter-attack. But regardless of the fact, we are going into the break 1-0 up. Thierry Ambrose gets the goal. Scrappy one. But it doesn't matter. We'll take them whichever way they come. We're 1-0 up away from home in the cup tie. See if we can try and get a second goal. Straight pushing for an equaliser. Bellarabi, great tackle, fantastic tackle. Right, Hiller gets us out. Ambrose, oh, nearly got it to Talik. Palacios, Bakambu in the centre. Come on. That was probably a little rough, but I'll do whatever it takes to stop them from winning the ball. Oh goodness me, Vice is dummy. Bellarabi. Pulls it back, yes, Ito. A poor touch again. I might have got interception actually. Cambu. Gray, right, we got this now. Gray, that's a foul. There's no foul. Why isn't that a foul? He just completely pushed the keeper around and they scored. Like, what? He had the ball. I'm trying to shield it and Gray just shoves me in the back. They win the ball back and they score. It's 1-1. I can't blame my defenders for that. I have to blame EA. Like, come on. Well, of course they'd cut out the blooming tackle, supposed tackle. It's a blooming foul as far as I'm aware. He shoves them over, and Gray eventually gets the shot away. I think I brought the keeper out in frustration. Fine, doesn't matter. It's 1-1. They're looking dangerous still, but we can come back into this. We've shown that we can do stuff on the counter attack. So let's just keep our composure. Hopefully we can just get back in front and have something to hang on to. But I will say I'm very frustrated over the fact that thank goodness Bellarabi's got injured, and I've got myself into the pickle here. Bakambu, and oh jeez, Primal slid in there a bit too hard. Oh, it's yellow, fine. I was worried it's going to be a red card. Did not do with a red card after conceding a goal like that. Calm. Just need to get calm. That's all we need. Right, get it away. No deadly. Mole. He is so poor, Mole. And oh, there's a press X to clear it, and he decides to do a sliding tackle. Palacios. I've brought the keeper out. Draxler's going to score. Yeah, 2-1. Oh, goodness me. Press X to clear it, he slid on the floor, and eventually I got frustrated and I brought the keeper out again. We need to stop doing that. Drafters made it 2-1. We've gone 2-1 down in the blink of an eye, quite frankly. Yeah. Right, let's put some subs on. We need to put some attacking options. Moulders. Get another striker up there. We've got 10 minutes, or just over 10 minutes to try and rescue something from this. Try and push us to extra time, maybe. Get everyone in the box, come on. Oh, goodness me, that was another that blooming Gray needs to be watched by the referee. He's already pushed my defender over. Right, Neudecker, Moulders, Ambrose comes, yes. Right, make the run. Let's, this is your chance, Let's. Takes the shot, it's saved. But then the rebound's in. It's 2-2. We've got that equaliser in the blink of an eye. This game is completely just erupted into life. We're 1-0 up. It's now 2-2. Get in there. We needed that. I know it's only a cup tie, but quite frankly, I felt like we deserved something in terms of how we were holding them. 2-2. Let's keep going. Probably going to be full time any minute now. Let's just try and stop any sort of attack by them. Bellarabi's just causing me an absolute ball ache all day. Wendell's just hooked on into the box. The keeper's come and he's just got there. It's probably going to be full time. Yeah, full time. Right, so that completely changed from half time. We were 1-0 up. There was a pretty rubbish goal to concede, to be quite frank. But it doesn't matter. We're going to push this to extra time. Hopefully not penalties. So I'm not the best at penalties. Not penalties. Right, one thing I definitely want to do at half time is take off Grimel because he's been terrible. And I'd like to bring Dressel on if I can for penalties. And I think, oh yeah, I'm out of subs. Right, okay, right, Dressel, you stay off. Grimel needs to come off. Free kick. I'll go straight through the wall and, oh goodness me, I'm making a bit of a mess of that. Neudecker, Steinhardt. He's got loads of space here. Look at the space he's allowed. Brought him on for Mambo, he's doing really well. Steinhardt, he's got loads of speed. There's plenty in the box to aim for. Ambrose takes a touch and he puts it in. 3-2. I would say I'm more excited than I am, but it doesn't matter because we've just taken the lead. An incredible, great bit of counter attack. No one picked up Steinhardt. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot, and he puts it to Ambrose, who smashes it in past Raditsky, and it puts us in front in extra time. Come on. I should be having nervous moments here. There isn't a lot of time left. Diaby, he's a dangerous player. Cornelius, no, that's not a foul. Get up. Right, Steinhardt, Talib. Can we get one more? One more, really secure. Look at the run of my, I think it's the lone player I got. Let's try and check the keeper. Keeper's come off his line. It's just over the roof. We're literally nearly there. That is not going to help things. That's a terrible pass. Bellarabi's literally got no stamina. That's not offside. Patrick Schick. I don't know the mark. Bellarabi, and he's scored in extra time, added time. He's been a nuisance all game. It's only a matter of time till he scored. 3-3. We are going to take this to penalties. Bellarabi's been a pain in my backside all game. I didn't know who to mark, whether him or Schick, but he heads it in. It's 3-3. We're gonna kick off and not be like full time. Let's just try and yep. The player didn't even touch the ball. Right, this game has been pretty mental. 3-3. We're gonna take this to penalties. I'm terrible against the CPU on penalties, so this should be quite interesting to see how this turns out. Hopefully we can put ourselves in contention for the next round. First one, here's a centre back taking it. In the bottom corner, that's fine. Doesn't matter, we'll just make sure we score ours. Ambrose. Let's go top right, not too much power. And yep, Dixie's made to save. Straight away, first one. I can't even score one. Alright, let's try and... yes, that's... Thought he'd go down the middle to go on to right, Steinhardt. Not the best penalty taker. It's pretty close to Raditsky, but he scores. We have the first one, Draxler. And he started it! He may have scored the equaliser, but it's 2-1 still. Right, Moulders. Let's try and put this top bins. The veteran striker. Not a lot of power, but it's 2-2. Palacios. Let's... Lemon penented me past the keeper. Right, my fullback is not very good at penalties. The keeper should have saved it. Still 3-3. Visor. To put him 4-3. And he's chipped the bar and it's come off, it's gone in. Right, I need to score this. We scored the equaliser and it was 2-2. To push us the extra time, come on. Go left hand side, it's not the best penalty. Oh my god, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. No power on it. He almost chips him for crying out loud. Right, so we've lost, yeah. Look at this. If he smashes it, I think that'd go in, but he just tries to chip it. I think he saved that with his face. I'm pretty sure he has. Yep, his face. We're out of the cup because he saved it with his face. After that disappointing cup exit to Bayer Leverkusen, we had an away trip to Ingolstadt and we made a very good response. Grillinger puts us in front early on in this game. Great low finish into the bottom corner. However, our lead didn't last no more than 10 minutes. Look at this, a terrible clearance by Salder straight towards their striker and he arrows in the equaliser 1-1 inside 10 minutes. It's really poor look, headed straight into his feet, almost a pass if you will. It's into the top corner and equalised. However, we did make a very good response in the half hour mark. Grillinger, great ball in behind the defenders and Varankic with a beautiful volley down into the ground, beats the keeper. I think the keeper's going the wrong way regardless, but he hits it into the net and he put us in front. It was quite a difficult game to be honest with you. We were holding on, we were trying to get rid of the ball. However, towards the end we made a great bit of play on the counter attack. Look at this, great play. Grillinger has been superb for me, considering how low rated he is. He's been absolutely brilliant. Great link up play with Arp. Played it back to him and Arp just smashed in the third and we won that game by 3-1. Great response after the cup exit. After getting back to winning ways, we're back at home for a game against another fallen giant in Kaiserslautern, a team I did actually consider doing this sort of style career mode with at one point. However, we didn't choose to pick them, we picked 1860 Munich, and this game was quite eventful for us. Arp played through Tetsuya Ito, he used his great burst of pace to beat the keeper low into the corner, and he puts us 1-0 up inside 5 minutes. And it looked like it was going to be quite the routine, straightforward victory for us. However, this got out of hand, like I said, the goals were absolutely flying from left, right and centre. Inside 10 minutes, Varankic played through Arp and really simple pass to keeper. No poor defender to be quite honest with you. And again, Grillinger using his great burst of pace down the right hand side, played through Arp, 1-1 with the keeper. See you later. The defender gets taken out in the process and he made it 3-0, 2 for him in this game. We were absolutely flying. At half time there was quite the big team talk for Kaiserslautern. I thought they'd come into the second half and try and push us and take back some goals. However, Arp literally won the ball for Dressel. Dressel played it through. It's just so simple. Varankic, nope, see you later. Germany against Brazil. One touch, sweaty goal. Peter Arp gets his hat-trick. Absolutely out of nothing. And a Grillinger again using great cross ability. Arp headed past keeper. He's got 4. It's 5-0 to 1860 Munich. Again, poor misplaced pass. This is the best of lot. Ito brilliant ball over the defence, and the calmest finish by Jan Fitarab, makes it 6-0. He gets 5 goals in this game. It's incredible. Look at that. So calm, doesn't need to smash it, just needs to put it past the keeper, and he made it 6-0. In those 30 minutes, there's a bit of a scramble in the box. Dressel played the ball towards Talay, who had just brought onto the pitch. He had all the time, the keeper comes out, dinks over top of him, and Arp gets his 6th goal of the game. This was the Jan Peter Arp show for sure. 7-0 against Kaiserslautern. And in stoppage time, we had a corner, and how this episode's been going, you probably guessed what was coming. Yes, that is a penalty. Handball. You can question me whether to have handball or not. I think it's realistic in the sense of nowadays game, but it doesn't matter if it's a handball, it's a penalty, there's a chance to make it 8. Felix Pashlack stepped up to the spot, and the keeper saved it. It was like, you know, it would have been the icing on top of the cake, but it doesn't matter. Fita Rapp has 6 goals. I've never scored 6 goals in one game with one player before. 7-0 at finish. He got 6 goals. An incredible performance by our side. After that incredible, emphatic win against Kaiserslautern, we had a scout report back from Germany, Uruguay and China, but this guy was the pick of the bunch. Li Dong, quite the amusing name you may say, but I did kind of want to make a Chinese player really good in this career mode, say for the Chinese team that the City Football Group own. This guy could be the one. We'll keep an eye on him, just see how things go. And to be quite honest with you, China and Uruguay didn't really produce much, so we decided to change our scouts. We sent one of our scouts to Bolivia for the team that they own over there, and also another one to Belgium for the other team that they own, and see who we get. Our next 2 games we decided to simulate, and we won them 3-0 and 1-0 to continue the momentum as we head into Christmas period. Now I know obviously Christmas period isn't as big to German football than it is to English football. Well, I don't know, it could be the case, but it doesn't matter. The snow is settling on the pitch. We are playing in our black away kit. Look at this, it's Christmas, come on guys. You've got to get excited. Christmas football is the best, and let's see if we can continue our momentum and head into January with a bunch of good results. And early into this game we made a great start. What a ball this is by Ko-attack Kora, switches it to Grillinger on a play for our we smash it, the keeper's rooted to the spot. It's Route 1 football and its finest. Ko-attack Kora with a great pass that doesn't get enough credit, and we go 1-0 inside 5 minutes. We then doubled our lead with Tetsuya Ito getting his first goal of the game. Great bit of pace by him, played through Vyasta Varankic, and he ever so calmly strokes it past the keeper, and he makes it 2-0 to us. And then he got his second goal of the game straight away afterwards in quite comedy fashion. The defenders and the goalkeeper get themselves in an absolute pickle. Look at this, they just ricochet off each other, and Ito keeps the pressure on, and he scored his second goal of the game to make it 3-0 to us. We then suffered a bit of an injury blow. Sands gets completely double-footed in the penalty area. I thought I should have been a penalty, but Sands did have to come off injured. Hopefully it's not too bad. The ball's played in, and you guessed it, this episode's been all about penalties and handballs, and we got another one just before half time. Right there, I think he puts his hand in front of him. Pashlack steps up, and he hits the bar. Like, come on, this guy has had no luck in this entire episode. And then Arp, using great composure, took the ball at his feet, turns and shoots into the bottom corner after half time to make it 4-0 to us. We're absolutely smashing them away in this game. And then Dressel eventually got our 5th goal of the game. Great bit of play by Grillinger, who's just continuously getting better and better. Arp on the right hand side gave it to Letch, calmly to Dressel, who even calmer just strokes it past the keeper to make it 5-0. And the news we didn't quite want to hear. James Sands, probably one of our most impressive players in midfield, he suffered an injury, he's out for 3 months with a broken toe, and I think because of how bad Mole is, our backup CDM, we're going to have to buy another CDM in the January transfer market window. Our next game is a home tie against Bayern Munich's B team, a quite crazy formation, and I'm going to have to make some changes. Mole I am not going to be starting, so I'm going to take him out and bring Stefan Lex. Now I know Bayern Munich's B team isn't exactly the direct rival of 1860 Munich, but they are in the same division as us. I would say we're fighting promotion for them, but I think last time I checked they're quite near the bottom. Yeah, we're top, undefeated, we've got 1 draw, we're absolutely flying at the top of the table. And they're third from bottom. Right, Stella, Alberton, they're playing some great football. It's a weird formation, I don't really know how to set up against this team, to be honest with you. Like, oh, come on, stay with him, Alberton. And also great tackle, great Derby style slide tackle. We've got to make them sort of ones to stop them getting the ball through. Sin, don't really take it. That's a header, we can't clear it. Not worried there's going to be a handball, a penalty, how this episode's been going. Switched it to Ambrose, down his left hand side, can control it, puts it into the box towards the former team. No. Kun, out wide towards Stanisic. I was hoping to try and hit this team out down that left hand side, but right hand side, sorry, but he's just keeping the ball. I don't know what Cornelius is doing. He's doing some sort of breakdowns to try and win the ball, and I can't see him get the ball off him. Come on, we need to be better at winning the ball, especially against our rivals. Like in a derby game, I want us to play well. Right, come on, Varankic, and again loses the ball. Come on, we need to just calm down, sort ourselves out, and get into this game. Dressel, Lex, this is the chance, good save, but he's offside. Good save, so quickly we can do this. Lex in the team for the injured James Sands. Oh, he's absolutely miles offside, like, come on, you might as well not even bother to touch the ball. Right, so it's 0-0, offside, so I should say handball for some reason. Header, Dressel, Varankic. Calmly look at the run of Lex. Sure, this is going to be 1-0. Lex, oh, the keeper saved it. Lex had 2 chances. The first one was offside, admittedly, but the second one he needed to do better. I think the keeper made a good save, or was it a straight arm? No, straight arm. Simple enough save. Right, corner. Varankic towards the arc. I think I said the arc. Oh, it's a handball penalty. I literally cannot. Like, I don't know how many we've had, and we've got another one just before 30 minutes or so. I'm assuming it's handball. This is going to be a slide tackle. Well, he had his hand right on top of him. He doesn't look very happy about it. But it's going to be a penalty to us. And I'm hoping Pashlak can't do what he did in the previous game away from home and hit the crossbar. Hopefully he can keep this down. He's got so many chances. Right, I don't know if I should have. No, I'll stick with our. Let's just stick to our penalty, the top left. Make it 1-0. Yes, great penalty. Didn't worry, didn't panic, didn't smash it in, just guides it into the corner, and the skipper slides in front of the home fans to make it 1-0 in the derby. If you want to call it a derby, then if you want to call it a derby, I'll call it a derby just for the sake of this. Doesn't matter. Pashlak puts us 1-0 up. Penalty, was it a penalty? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Pashlak puts us 1-0 up. It's an early goal, and quite frankly we needed that to settle ourselves into the game. 1-0 to us. Get in. Pashlak again. Done quite well. Alzani, Dressel. Arp in the centre. Arp. Trying to keep it. Not how many people they got back. Ball over the top. Oh, and yeah, he's tried to catch him out there. Hoffman caught it. Hoops it away. Alzani. Dressel. There's a great one touch. We need to keep the ball moving as quick as we can because there's so many people back. You can't just take your time. Oh, try to switch it. Right, no, not defend this. It's been literally us trying to break them down, and also the counter attack. They're just absolutely blitzing us away. Kun again, stuck on the Alberton on the right hand side, but great interception by co-attacker. He's been superb for me. Varankic, Ambrose down his left hand slide. He's got plenty to aim for. Lex in the centre, and a calm volley. 2-0 to us just before half time. He missed 2 chances earlier on in the game. Admittedly, one was offside. But he makes it 2-0 to us in the derby before half time. And that's just what we needed. Get in there. Look at this. Ambrose used his pace. Ball right into the far side. And yes, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I started Ambrose as a left winger. Probably going to be half time straight from kickoff. Maybe we can try and pressurise them for a third. Just before half time to add insult to injury. No, it doesn't matter. 2-0, I'll take that. Comfortable in terms of the scoreline, but in terms of performance we've been shaky, but we're in front and we have a clean sheet, and that's what matters. Into half time, let's improve. Straight away they're starting the second half attacking. Great interception by Pashlak. Alzani Great footwork. The good thing in Pashlack is such. Look at the possession stats quickly. 36%. I said I wasn't having much of the ball. Arp couldn't quite get there. Varankic headed down. Arp. Good play. Mumbu. Arp again. Into the top corner. 3-0. Arp stalls against his former team. I don't even care if I'm celebrating. I said it scored against Bayern Munich. Didn't say they're B team there, did I? Doesn't matter. What a finish. Curls it into the top corner. It is 3-0 to us. Look at this. Mambro just keeps the ball reasonably well. But no one's picking up Arp. He just drifts back from the defenders and bends it past the keeper quite sensationally. It's 3-0 and he just cannot stop scoring. Dressel just really struggling to get their sin. They've still got a lot of the ball considering the scoreline, but we've been able to sort of hold them back a bit lately. Ball over the top, and I've caught the keeper around. What does the keeper do? What is Hiller doing? He's gone past him. Shelley! Oh my god, he's missed. What a terrible shot. It should have been 3-1. Great counter-attack straight away. This is the chance. Go for a chip. And the keeper's made a great save. What a save by the keeper. We nearly conceded the other end, and Lex nearly stole a beautiful chip goal over the keeper, but he saves it. Goodness me. So we change Ozani for Ito and Neudecker for Varankic. He hasn't been at his best Varankic today. He's normally quite good, to be honest with you, but it doesn't matter. They're making some changes as well. Weirdly, the two players they're bringing off seem to be the players creating the chances for him. But it doesn't matter. Neudecker's going to come on as well for us. He seems okay, so hopefully we can just give him some game time and he'll improve. Itakor? Never forgot how to say his name. How could I? Dressel. Lex. I feel more comfortable now. Now we've got that third goal. You know, we haven't really been able to any much threat. Neudecker, 1-2 with Lex. Towards Neudecker. Round the keeper. 4-0. He's only just come on. He's made the instant impact that we wanted to. Great 1-2 with Lex. And it's 4-0. I said I started to feel more comfortable. Maybe that was what I needed. Needed more goals to feel more comfortable on the ball. Look at this. So easy. 1-2. And then beautiful round the keeper. 4-0. What a response. See if we can hold out for this game. Kakora gets it away to Mole. Neudecker towards Moss. See, Moss just seems so slow. It doesn't matter, we're winning the ball back still. Arp, Neudecker. Let's see if we can find some Ito on that left hand side. Ito using his great footwork. Round 1, round 2. Bends around the keeper and it just goes wide. Seems to be full time any minute now. Literally 2 minutes stoppage time. They got a chance here. Vita, I believe his name is. Pashlack simply wins the ball. Take our time. We're 4-0 up. Don't need to do much. Great ball over the top though. And that is it. Full time. 4-0 against our rivals. I don't care if it's their B team or not. We've beaten our rivals at home. There are rivals in this league regardless if they are in terms of Bayern Munich or 1860 Munich. But it wasn't the best performance, I will say. It was a bit sloppy. But we got the goals, and it don't matter if we win games like this, we play poorly. We'll go forward and we'll continue our momentum. Our last game of the year, we were away from home. They simulated the first half. We went 1-0 down, so I decided to jump into the second half and try and get something in the game. Steinhardt had a brilliant shot, well saved by the keeper. I don't quite know how he managed to get a fingertip on it, but it was still 1-0. We were pushing and pushing and pushing. Ball was threaded through towards Ito, but it for some reason went to Pashlack. He shot miles over, but right at the very end we had the chance of the game. Ambrose to Ito on a plate and he hits the bar, and we went on to lose our first game of the season to end the year. 1-0 defeat, a poor performance and a poor result to say the least. And our first defeat of the season wraps up today's episode. It was a very interesting episode in terms of having great big wins away from home, big wins at home. Of course, the cup tile we're out of, and this is how the league table looks like. I'm sorry if I didn't put a bigger league table. I forgot to actually show it, but we are in front quite comfortably. I don't think there's any point in looking at it. In the next episode, we're going to be in the January transfer window where we need to sign a CDM to help fill the void left by James Sands thanks to his broken toe. And of course, we'll have more games towards our promotion push. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's videos. Please leave a like, share and subscribe. Cheerio!